Tonight we have a couple of people who are very, very good at their craft, and we're going to present their work to us. And they're going to sit here. They've got a nice little stand with a microphone. I'm going to take advantage though of being host to read a little poem that I wrote. All right, here we go. I like to call this Jamaica Avenue. You can't start laughing before I start. All right, here we go. Gated storefronts, doors with chains, thunderous noise from passing trains. Babies push blindly across the street. Lazily drop litter, hidden concrete. Rusted L train and sky-high rents. Buy almost anything for 99 cents. Double parked trucks, cars unable to pass. Drivers shout out, "You big stupid." I haven't finished it yet. That's where I'm going to stop for now.
I can't imagine my grandmother, with 40 years stripped away from who she was when I saw her last, wearing ball-bearing roller skates, swishing across the oilcloth through the railroad rooms of my father's past, chasing him, her bun wobbling like a bagel on her cranium. The cats buried themselves under beds or flattened down on top of the icebox, the rise and fall of their breaths indiscernible, as if they were not living creatures, but statuettes. I think of my father, who shared a life with a woman, who gave her siblings away to an orphanage because she was too young to care for them and too old to go with them. And I wonder how he did not go crazy. I imagine she skated for her lost childhood, to gain it back, to chase it away, to knock it down, the way she knocked plates off the walls with her vibrations, heard them shatter, and skated on.
As I sit, waiting for that inspiration, a tingle shakes my limb, and do I continue pondering? Where is my motivation? I need to scratch the itch as I switch from one thought to the next, knowing my package cannot be bought. My train to Georgia has arrived, as I sense the process derived from cell to cell, ligament to ligament, interrogative, imperative, exclamatory, surges through and hits the mental pavement, another statement, a mechanical uplift or a spiritual gift. Muscle to muscle, tired man tries to hustle his way out of dire madness, painful curveballs of life, appearance of turmoil and strife. Monetary necessities ignite, demanding fires. Clarity causes connections to admit desires. Mechanical clocks ticking, reminding us time expires. Remembrance of people taken too soon, and towering buildings of NYC that seem to reach the moon, with nothing left but smoke, and people who speak of firefighters, police, people begin to choke. Because of the thought of the next of kin, terrorists, did they win? Wasn't that a sin? Another girl is stressed out and her sadness pushes her to the edge as her mother tries to wedge the child into the hierarchy of priority. But a man that has shortly resided demands authority. Salty excretions of doubt run down her face as low self-worth causes her to question the reason of birth. Devastated by man-made cages of unlocked security while droplets of blood mark her end of purity, The vision is crystal clear. To move from one point to the next, be the ultimate being. As my pupils reflect what I am seeing, prophecies of the valued outcome tend to console, make parts add to a sum and become whole. Loneliness confuses the mind that it would need to unwind without pathetic excuses of companionship. Thirsty, alone hearts dares to take a sip. The precision of the vision tends to console, and the improvement of the minute aid to the life pursuit of the quest to be the best. For the dream that did not seem real or attainable, one of my extended protrusions on my hand convinces my cerebral manager to foresee the unthinkable, attempting to bury, never sinkable. There is a relief of the sensation. Here is my motivation. Here is my motivation.
I wrote this poem for my 14-year-old nephew we lost in 1959. He was hit by a bus, and it was a tragic goodbye. These tragic goodbyes that come without warning, changing our lives with each new dawning. So hard to believe that our loved one is gone, and without them, we must still carry it on. Only you, dear God, can show us the way to get through our heartaches and tears each day. Help let their memories ease the ache in our heart, for a tragic goodbye makes it harder to part.
I thought I would actually begin with a dream. Can you hear me fine in the back? Yeah. Nocturnally, for Bonnie Chang. A castle, hollowed out, abandoned, of red brick, white ivy scaled, in the center of a swirling lake of black moss and broken branches, I point to it. Here, all of my joys, yung pagkabata ko, I try to feel for who it is I've missed with desire to visit. But it's graduation day. Ministries of families arrive. Is it at the heart of Central Park that you prove valorous? I don't know. I just feel. And what an immense sadness to bear. I keep missing all of my life as it comes full circle. A violet swirl of monuments here, I mean there. Papa, he assures us of a clearer path back in. Pero sa tingin ko, to swim across is to sink. Before the world discovers its way, or perhaps that way discovers him, down the slope of a misty hill rising behind it, a hidden metal rampart is revealed. Sure enough, troops of yammering adolescents begin their slippery descent. They will infiltrate the only home I hold traces of, the woman I loved at both ends of the lake. I feel her mostly, somewhere within the blood-red walls of this fortress. I loved her. And still, one discovers lots and lots to unpack. What a bright yellow summer it was. A computer monitor, sky darkened. Papa, repeating, leave the multiple brown extension cord on the floor where you picked it up. Only natural light for this room and its inhabitants, my love. Newly minted cement floors, a blue kitchen table you steal glances across on the way up. I see every sharp occurrence from beyond unbreakable distance, crystal clear like silence. I feel it mostly, such method of events as you prescribed in the accurate world. Each time since then you question my place in like surroundings. I think to feel, to know it's real.